All right, it's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this.
Hey boys and girls, we are going to talk about S&W shooters and prospectors. What is S&W shooters and prospectors?
We at S&W Shooters and Prospectors help people find treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, treasure. Just listen to this amazing review from our happy customer, Jackie Sparrow.
Chocolate ship shape and a pleasure to deal with. I was able to buy everything that I needed at prices that were shillings less than others. I found my 9 pieces of 8 in no time. Savvy?
I know you're asking yourself, why should I shop at S&W Shooter and Prospectors?
Chuck Smalley has over 45 years of metal detecting experience. He works with each customer one-on-one to customize their setup to match their skill level.
So if you always dreamt of being a pirate, contact Chuck at S&W Shooters and Prospectors and he'll dig up a great deal for you.
iPads and rum not included.
Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show.
All right, we're back, we're live. And man, has December started the month off with a bang as far as silver and gold go. Let's get Chuck in here. And there he is.
Hello, everybody. How we doing tonight?
I think they're cold. I can understand that, though.
Oh, well, I see Dennis is in the house. Josh Weir, Dennis, how's it going, brother?
And Jason, Emery.
Kevin, Emery. Kevin's got bronchitis and can't make it to the party tomorrow night.
Oh, boo.
Oh, that sucks.
Here I was just going to give him some guff about when we're going to do that year-end wrap-up.
Yeah, well.
But if he's got bronchitis, it ain't going to be anytime soon.
No. Barb's in the house.
Yep, gearing up for the giveaway.
Barb reports the 13th detector arrived.
Yeah.
Hey, Barb, is that a record?
No. I do not believe so.
I think we were up a little more than that one other time.
2 years ago, I want to say we were up more than that.
But that is very admirable.
That's very respectable considering the
Yep.
current state of things.
And Dennis and Janet throwing in, that's amazing. And those are ordered. They're sitting there I got 4 ready to drop ship.
Right.
And they're ready to fly. So Barb doesn't have to handle them. We don't ship them 2-3 times, So that's nice.
Oh, Barks says he talked to Emery tonight. Let's maybe shoot for a week after Sunday.
Okay.
But
hey, RH, I'm
I
still
imagine,
waiting for my shipment to come in. When it does, one's coming out to you.
right.
Got your address as soon as it gets here. I got to figure out, though, I got to protect it. So I have to build a little thin cardboard sleeve so they don't smash it in the mail.
Right.
The shaft on the detector is kind of fine.
Right. RH says no worries, no hurry. Thanks, Chuck.
Yep. Dennis on the spot. That'll be the 14th, Josh.
Yep. Dennis says that'll be the 14th. Well, thank you, Dennis. I kind of wondered. So it's possible if Barks is all healed up, recovered, whatever, then we'll have the gang on the 14th to do their year-end wrap-up. That's got to be killing him if he's got bronchitis.
Oh, Lord, not now. And the air is going to be cold and dry. That's not going to help a lot.
No.
So get better, Barks. Get better.
Right.
Yep. So, yeah.
Ohio Relic Hunter says, well, it is a mine lab.
Yep. At least a coil here. And the coil has a slot or a piece that fits in a slot to make it stand up. So that's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Oh, Kevin says he'd say likely the 14th. It's hard to put the dog down.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I imagine so. He's
Okay.
probably like one of them dogs that you put a bark collar on. They'll just keep right on going. They don't care.
That's right. So Barb's got a count. 2018, 7 detectors, 2019, 13, 13 in 2020, 21, 13, 2022, 17, 2023, 15, 12 for 2025, 13 for a grand total of 103 in 8 years since we've been pulling this
Right.
stickler. Yep.
So 2022 was our heaviest, was 17.
Yep.
But still, like I said, for all
Very,
things
very good.
considered, for what's going on right now, because money's tight for everybody. 13 is very respectable.
Yep. And gas is making a pretty good drop right now in Illinois. Here, I saw on the way to Iowa this morning, I saw 298. But in Iowa,
I got it for 274 this
in
morning.
Iowa at the Walmart store, it was 256.
Ooh.
Yep. And that's good just good gasoline. They use Arco, Atlantic Richfield.
Uh-huh.
So that's good stuff. But anyway, that's going down. And beef prices hadn't made any kind of a turn down. But
No, not really. None to speak of, anyway.
no. You just learn, if you do have a steak, you eat it very slowly. Enjoy every bite.
Right, yeah. Because chances are good it's a smaller portion coming to the table anyway.
That's right.
Randy
Stand there,
DeMario in the house.
stand there like that gal off the old commercials. Where's the beef?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they've been doing that for years. There was a commercial on the other night that the McRib is back for McDonald's.
Ah, very popular.
UB 762.
Oh,
I'm not sure who that is.
249, he says.
Yeah.
Yep. 288 in Ottawa. That's good for Illinois. Hey, Alan, how you doing, brother?
Alan.
I had a long chat with John Ramoska yesterday. I got to call him back. He's working on booking his flights, buddy.
John?
Yep.
No.
Yes. Me and the wife
Wow.
were on the phone with me. They found flights they liked, although it gets him really early into Anchorage. He's going to spend the night.
Oh, his
And I
wife's
tried to.
coming too?
No. She was just
Oh.
doing the booking.
Oh, I see.
They were shopping. So, and that looked good. So, what else we got? Heath Jones helped Barb. Well,
Oh.
thank you.
Whoa. And that might have been
Dennis said he talked with Betty today. Good. Guys are calling in, getting all booked in. That's good.
yeah. Yep.
I talked
Looking
to
to
her
do
the
it
other
all
day.
over again.
Yep, I talked to her the other day. So we'll be all set. Good deal.
Yeah.
And Bart sent his deposit. He needs to get
Okay.
that.
The UB 762, that's Bob Hollycross.
Hello, Bob. How you
I
doing?
figured somebody would get me straightened out in the chat. And today is Alan's birthday, apparently. Happy birthday, Alan. I'm not sure how I missed that. Huh. Well, good deal. Well, hopefully Alan had a good day today for his birthday. That's what I'll say. I don't know. The chat is definitely flying, though. It is definitely flying.
Mm-hmm.
They're all fired up. Man, and I don't know. Did you guys get much snow with that second round?
A couple inches.
Oh, that was a wet, heavy snow. We got like 6 to 8, and I'm going, I ain't shoveling that. So I broke down and got snow blower out.
The total here was right around 10 with everything. Hey,
Wow.
Josh, how you doing, brother?
Josh Martian, huh?
Yep. It's funny how I talked with Ronnie out in the East Coast today, and they got a little rain. That was it out of that nor'easter. It was literally north and east of them where they really got some snow in that.
Ah, I see. Digging with Amber in the chat. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
And Barb says Heath helped with Mine Lab and Fisher. I knew he helped with Fisher. I didn't realize he had
oh, he's in Mine Lab now, heavy.
in there with Mine Lab.
Yep.
Well, good deal. Thanks for the hand.
Yeah. So I don't know if she heard from KG and Ringy yet. Did you, Barb?
That's a good question.
Interesting. Usually they get something in there.
Yeah, but sometimes they're pretty busy. I don't know. Now she's saying something about going out to the shed.
Nope.
Nopey?
Nopey.
Okay. Well, sometimes they're pretty busy.
Oh, man, Dennis, that sounds good. Pecans. Whoa.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yep. Josh and Adrian just went live with an auction.
Oh.
Yeah, they got an auction tonight.
Wait a minute. They just went on live?
Yeah, it just flashed up. They're coming online.
Oh. Okay, so they were in to say hello or whatever, and now they're overdoing their auction. Well, good luck with the auction.
Yep.
I wonder if this is the one where he was selling off some coins.
He had some. I watched one briefly the other night for a little while, and he had some tokens and different things that he was going through, and I think tonight's the coin one.
Ooh. Old Pelon in the house. Welcome aboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully they do good with the auction. Although I'm sure they will. They normally do. I mean, some of the auctions that I've went back and watched after the fact,
right,
that they do. Although for some reason I'm not getting probably 3/4 of the notifications that I used to on Facebook. I don't know. I bumped something on my phone or something. Who knows?
right.
My phone stays pretty quiet. Some days that could be a good thing.
Yep. Well, anyway, our gold and silver prices are up. They're good. Keep digging it. Keep finding it. If you want to find it, go to Alaska with me.
Yeah, at least for the
big
gold.
ones.
Yeah. Well, and they could find platinum in Alaska.
Yeah, I've done that.
So
you can find platinum in Nome.
Yeah, so is Ron, if I remember right.
Yes, Ron did. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'll get back up here and see. Dennis had the spot price in right before the show.
Yeah.
And he had gold at $4,233.10, with silver being in at 58.82. I've heard some rumors that silver actually broke 59, but
I didn't see it. I was told it did
I
briefly.
can't. I hadn't seen it. I do know that silver was up to 58.88 at one point. And right now, things have taken a little bit of a dip. Gold is at 42.30.90, and silver's 58.79 from what I saw earlier. Platinum's $1,679.80. So you find a nice platinum nugget, who knows? I mean,
Most
what?
people wouldn't know what it looked like at them in a pan. I learned a lesson
No.
when I was in Wyoming many years ago.
Yeah, I want to say a lot of the times, isn't it like dark gray, almost like
Yep.
lead, old
Very
lead?
flat. There's no shine to it.
Yeah. And do you happen to know, this may actually be a little out of your wheelhouse, maybe. What is the purity of platinum in Alaska? You know the purity of gold.
I'm not sure. It's just like the rest of Alaska. If you get gold down in the Kennecott region, it's 60% gold. It's got a lot of copper. You get up around the Fairbanks going up to Steese, it
Then
can
you're
be in
getting
the
a higher
90,
purity.
91. You get over to the far west side and you got 88%, maybe 89 in around the Nome area.
So maybe platinum is kind of the same way.
Yeah, and platinum is mixed in the gold in the Nome area. Since I've been going up there, this will be 20. Oh, golly, since 1983 was the first trip, and I found gold then. Strictly by the grace of God, I found gold then.
That's 42 years.
Yep. Yep. But I don't know. I'm going to do 2 weeks over at AKAU, and I may go up to claims. Robert was talking to me, the brother-in-law. We got some claims we can work up to Steese again. So he's kind of trolling, wants me to come up.
And I'm thinking, wasn't it a few years ago you hit like a 2 ounce,
Yep.
5
I got
minutes
real
in
mixed
up
up.
there?
Yep. Got a 2 ounce.
Nice. It'd be nice to go back to that.
Yep. I gotta eclipse my biggest 3 point. Oh, what was that? 3.21 ounce is my largest, and that
Ah,
was gold, all gold, no quartz, nothing like that. So
right. And I want to say that one a few years ago. I mean, gold was cheaper back then,
yep,
obviously, but if memory serves me correctly, didn't that get you a check for 5K
yeah, it got me a
just
check
as
for
quick as
5K.
you got the picture taken of it?
Yep, bought right out of my hands.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And tonight, along with the gold and silver spot prices, we've also got the current price on goldbacks too,
Yep.
which
Yep.
we've got. Where was it? $4.18 on the half goldbacks, $8.37 on the one goldbacks,
Right.
and 16.73 on the two goldback.
Yep. And
So
I'm
those
just
have
about
went up a
set
couple
up.
of bucks.
I am accepting them as payment, and I'll be advertising actually off the Goldback site. I'll have a pin in and that. I'm working on it. So, yeah, I'll accept Goldbacks.
Well, and it's been no big secret that you've taken in gold and silver on detectors in the past. So I guess it only makes sense. Why not?
Right. And Jason, if you want to see the recovery of that 2-ouncer, you go to my YouTube channel on our S&W shooters, and I've got actually a live dig on that.
Yes, he does.
And
I remember
100,000
that.
viewers or something like that. And then we also have the 7.4 ounce our group recovered out there. You can look that up, and
That
he's
was a
still holding
horse
it. And
choker.
the last offer last year was 55,000.
See, I heard 65.
The last when I talked to the finder, it was 55K, but he was looking for
But
more, and I think he got an offer. I don't know that it's sold yet.
but yeah, I was gonna say you would have talked to him back in June.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that your information is more accurate than what I've heard through the grapevine.
Yeah. So we'll see.
And
I got
those, if people are wondering, those goldback prices came directly off of AppMex as well.
right. So Jason, you want to see that? You can see it live as it was found.
And it is something to see. I mean, and this is no joke. He was in the field for like 5 minutes when he
Yep.
found that.
Got out of the 4-wheel drive, walked across, tuned it up, made one swing, found a lead 22 caliber. The second swing, I got that nugget.
Yeah.
And that was found with a Knox.
That's when you go, I guess I'm done
Yep.
for today.
Because my brother-in-law and a friend, they were over. We got a trommel up there, and the trommel had problems. They were trying to figure out what parts they needed, and it's a mid-range, smaller trommel, but does the job. And the tailings piles where the trommel had been is where that came out of.
Wow.
Blew right through. Even the best equipment we got today, if you understand what a trommel does, if you know what it looks like, it's generally 3/8 inch minus gold that they're after in a trommel, and it washes out. I mean, the fine gold to small nuggets is bread and butter. That pays all the bills. That makes you money. It's when you get a nugget or two that's kind of like icing on the cake.
Right?
Now, Pomeranke, I was on many cleanups on his equipment, and they picked them up at the top. They had a boil box, a big one, and they cleaned that out. He had a good system. He got some nice nuggets. He really did. I was with him we were shutting down. I was going to help with the cleanup, and laying right in the middle of the first sluice, which was 6 across, but the middle one in the middle was a beautiful, beautiful 2-ouncer. No cords, just laying there. He looked at me. He said, "We must have shut down at the right time because that would have rolled down to that second boil box eventually." I'm looking at that going, damn. And they ran. I can't remember at that time, and this has been about 5 years ago. The cleanup netted $165,000 for a 6-hour run.
Yeah, and that was 5 years ago. Imagine what it would have done today.
Well, and John White went up with me.
I
That
remember
cleanup,
that video.
and he did a video of it. And literally, she's standing in 2 to 3 inches of gold.
Yeah.
The whole sluice site netted over
Yeah.
$250,000.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good spot going. And I always appreciated he let me take the crews up on there and detect it. You might find a speck or two, but those guys were good.
He didn't miss
Real bad.
much.
No. No, he did not.
You know, when we did Thanksgiving last week, our niece had stopped by with her boyfriend, and she was telling him about some of the stuff I've done, and she's like, Didn't you say you've had some people on the show from some of these shows and stuff, or know people from some of these shows?" And yeah. And her boyfriend's like, "I used to watch Bering Sea Gold." And I told him, I said, we've had Steve on the show, and I'll tell you what, he was talking before the show. He figured it up that over the years, he had recovered probably $80 million worth of gold over the years up there. Pomeranke did.
Yep.
He's like, it takes money to make money, and I sure wish I had all of that, but
Well, it took him a lot of years to get to that point, but when he came up with
yeah,
the dredge or the backhoe on a barge with a recovery system on there, that changed everybody. It changed everything
right.
you looked at. And
Yep. Because now you're talking volume.
oh man, you ought to have seen the cleanups from that. Jesus, good God,
Uh-huh.
that was
Yeah,
fun.
that's the stuff dreams are made of.
Yeah, yeah. But now
Definitely.
Sean is working not as much in the ocean, but over off the back corner. I think I've told you guys this of the airport of an area that was undone, never done. They try to identify these locations, and Steve has been good at it, and Sean's good at it, and they go out there and sit there and work in a cleanup. I've got a full video of the cleanup on one where Dave Ralph was with us and that kind of stuff, and they've got Archimedes wheel. I mean, everything, it goes through a centrifuge as it comes out. Then you get your concentrates and you run it through the Archimedes wheel, and it all ends up, every ounce of it goes through a pan after a while.
Right.
Yep.
Dennis is ribbing Allen in the chat.
I saw that. I wasn't going to chime in.
Right.
You're only as old as you feel, Alan. How do you feel today?
Now ask him that again after a week in Alaska.
Well, that's a different story. You can kind of get a little beat up there.
Exactly.
I got a big crew going this year, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Right. I believe, let's see, somebody asked in the chat.
See, I'm the one that started the Mind Lab week up there years ago. And if I got 6, 8 to come up with me, 10 maybe, and then go up and we're starting to hit big pieces of gold, that really helps you.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can go out and the 1,000, I haven't got to run a 2,000 yet, but I've got one here that's probably going to go back up with me and run that. But when you're using the Manicore or the 900 or even the 800 and you understand your machine and what it's telling you, those cotton pickers picked up a lot of gold. Now, I run the STC 2300 up there, and that's killer.
Yeah.
But that little 705 gold, holy smokes, does that thing find gold? And it's pretty much the same program that morphed over to the 800. They added to it in the 900, and it's in the Manicore. And if you know your machine with those, you can do pretty well. And but the 1000 and 2000. I ran the 1000 and found gold with it. The 2000's got my interest. I've got to give that a real good run.
Right. And I saw Barb was asking who someone was in the chat. I was going to answer her, but I see Ted already got it. So welcome, Ted. I'm not sure what Barb's saying about us having crappy moderators.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you know, Barb, the price was right. It's cheap labor. Yeah, we'll go with that. You got to do what you can. But yeah,
And I'll tell you what,
that is Ted.
let's not pick on Barb tonight. She's about to wade into her yearly go crazy month.
Yeah, this weekend.
This weekend, you got it. And we appreciate that, Barb. You took a hold of it with us and ran. And they're still running.
Registration officially closed Monday at midnight. Membership to the group is officially closed until after the contests are over.
Yeah, Alan, you missed it again. You cannot sign up.
Oh, welcome, Mark. Well, you know, tough crowd.
Oh, trust me, he gives it back, Josh. Trust me.
Yes, he does.
But we have a good time together up in Alaska, that's for sure. And I'm very tickled to see John's going, Alan. That'll be good for him. That'll help him. He's all excited yesterday.
Oh boy. Barb's saying, well, no, it didn't. I didn't post over, and lots signed up yesterday, so I added them all. Okay, so when does registration close, Barb? Because it should have closed Monday. She's been busy, though. She's
yes. I'm sorry to hear
a little
about
bit
that.
on her plate.
Yes, she does, Barb. I hope everything works out okay for that.
I believe Dan Witt's in, too. Welcome.
Oh, Dan, what's up, brother?
Oh, registration is officially closed now.
Yeah, she said that.
Okay.
That's right, Janet. We picked the right girl. And we had to talk to her a lot to get her done, but she did it. And now she's got it all spreadsheeted and all laid out perfect. So just wear your glasses when you're reading the spreadsheet.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt anyway. And so far, knock on wood, Lily hasn't found a way to chew up the computer. Or the nutcrackers.
Yeah. 171 kids this year, folks.
Oh boy.
You know, and I thank you all for supporting it.
That's
amazing.
That's a lot of clean toilets.
Oh man. Lima Way made a big sale recently all throughout. Just for the kids cleanup.
Yeah. They should sponsor.
Well, the other thing, you know, I like doing this stuff for the kids.
She says Lily's digging into boxes, though.
You know, many of you come to the hunts and I'm raffling stuff and goes through my Firemen's Association and then supports the kids in our area.
Good causes.
Yeah. But I think our total meals served this year was 2,276. something.
Oh. Wow.
And there are a lot of kids that needed those lunches, let me tell you. So I'm very appreciative over that stuff.
And the gold raffles go quite well for you with that.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I've got a dandy for next year's.
Oh boy.
Yep. It would make a beautiful pendant, period.
Oh.
Yeah. So
That'll be interesting. That will be interesting.
yeah.
That one's going to do very well, I think.
Yeah. And Janet, it's people like you and Dennis and Barb and Alan, all the guys through here, the whole crew donate when we raffle, and you donate for the kids. Pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, Bill Hayes, Randy DeMario, Ohio Relic Hunter, the Bortners,
It's amazing. It's good stuff.
Rich Crookmeyer.
Yes, Richard is big. Richard's helped me do tickets. He's come amazing.
Silver's dancing with 59, 58, 92 currently.
Still dancing at that level there, huh?
Uh-huh. If anybody did happen to see it break 59 in the past couple of days, say so in the chat. I'm curious
Oh,
because
yeah, Dennis, I got to talk to him, make sure that I'm all set for setting up a booth. So that'll be cool.
Alan Landau says, "Just give it to me now, Chuck."
Okay.
That pendant or that piece that'll be a good
Well,
pendant
peel
piece.
me off a whole bunch of bennies.
There you go. Yeah, DTH Sunday is DTH sign up is Sunday.
The one year we were helping Kelly, and that was a good cause too. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And that went well too.
yes, it did.
Okay, we've got it from Alan. They said 59.12 this morning.
Ah, that was the record.
So that would be the new historic high.
Yeah.
Silver did break 59. Well, see, I hadn't been able to find anything about it yet. I had heard rumors, but now I see that Alan had been picking up on that too.
Yep.
Which,
well, they are. Hey, they're listening to us anyway, Josh.
yeah, I mean, it doesn't really surprise me that he would have picked up on that because, Alan's been right there with us, making these calls on silver and the predictions and whatnot, speculation, what we're seeing, where we're thinking it's going.
Now,
5 Mile Relic Hunter in the house.
Alan's the guy that starts shopping immediately after their hunt. I mean, immediately they're looking for deals. And I'm
Yeah.
sure, I just wonder, have you been into some shops recently, Alan? And what kind of deals they may be cutting? Because the shops I have been into, they are loaded with silver. People have been bringing silver in hand over fist, and I wonder if they're doing a little wheeling and dealing, cutting deals.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know. Actually, you say so in the chat, Alan, and I'll send you a link if you want to come on and chime in on what you're seeing on silver.
Because you go to more shops than I do. I got a couple local ones I'll stop in at, and they bought nuggets and things from me in the past. So that's the ones I go to. Some of them, I had one guy on a 1.75 ounces. He said, I want to see some big nuggets. You bring them in, I'll buy them. So I took him 1 3/4 ounce and some halves and stuff that I'd found all various places in the gold fields over the years. And he's sitting there figuring it up, and he was going to make an offer on the bigger one. He offered me just below spot, and I looked at him. I said, no, that's for fine gold. These carry
right?
these carry up to 50% or more. If they're a pretty one, if they're kind of ugly, you might get 25%. But there's something that's displayable, guys collect these. I've never heard of that. Well, you ain't buying that one.
Well, he ain't got his ears open, does he?
No,
If he's never heard of it.
he's lowballing hard.
Well, I guess you can't blame a guy for trying. I mean, we're all trying to get the most out of the dollar.
Right.
I guess.
He was getting the most, let me tell you. That was just a couple of years ago.
Right.
So I'm talking with some of my friends out there that deal in them. One sent me a personal message. He said, I know you got some. I'll take every one you got. They're selling.
Should be in your email in a minute, Alan. Alan says he wants to come on and chime in on it.
Oh, good. Talk to us, Alan.
He says he hasn't been buying lately. It's too expensive.
Aha. Well, he can tell us what he's seeing.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I would be curious to know.
Yeah.
And I know he's keeping an eye on things because we've been, even back before June, you, me, Alan have all been kind of chiming in on what silver and gold has been up to, what it's doing, where we see it's going, what this means for hunts in the future. And I still think that, we're going to see a reduction in the number of events that are going on simply because of the prices.
That's right.
We've got him.
There he is.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Alan.
How's it going, buddy? Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for saying so. Now that everybody thinks I'm 85 years old. That's what Barb put in.
So how many years is it today there, brother?
70.
Yeah, you ain't old yet.
Nah, I'm not as old as a bunch of you guys. So I'm not going to point any fingers at anybody.
Who? What? Where?
I saw nothing.
Talk to us. What are you seeing for pricing the last you went in?
I'm seeing everybody thinks they're going to get 40, 50 times the price of 40, 50 times for a quarter, for a dime.
Yeah.
But it's not there. Nobody's buying it from what I'm hearing.
I went into this little local one up the road here, Alan, and he is stacked. Yeah. He bought, and now he's stacked and not buying much. And his prices, okay, was it 10 days ago, maybe 2 weeks? He was, I'll cut you a deal today, $42 on the Morgans. And he had a mixture of Morgans and average circulated up to maybe some that might hit AU, but they were common date 21s and that kind of stuff. He was, I told him, I said, a deal to me would be 35.
I agree. But I don't see anybody trying to get that. They're trying to take advantage of it.
Okay. So,
all right,
so you're seeing 45, 50 times space is what they're trying to get.
That's what they're trying to get, but I don't think it's out there. But I got news for you. You can almost forget a lot of these hunts. You're going to see a lot of these hunts not happening.
Yeah, at these prices, I mean,
Yeah.
for the
Well,
hunt to be able to go on, they're going to have to raise the registration,
Right.
and
And
a
I'm
lot of
willing-
people are not going to want to pay that.
Right. And I'm
Exactly.
willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that you won't see silver in the ground. You'll see tokens, even for dimes. You know, there's 50 dimes here. Okay.
Well, I would agree, but we will still put the silver on the ground, at least so far.
Yeah.
That's where we're at so far. Because
The-
when you put it on the surface, that stuff's gone probably
No.
92% within the first 15 minutes.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
within the next hour, the rest of it's gone. There's not much left.
Right.
No, they don't leave much behind, that's for sure.
Yeah. So I don't think that's going to be the problem. Now, if you're burying it, you have to do tokens. You will absolutely have to, because a lot of it is not going to get found. And a lot of the tokens won't get found.
So what have you guys decided for next year's hunt? Are we doing Chicago or are you going back north?
We don't know yet.
Okay. I just wondered.
We've been running a few things through that we're talking about, but none's been decided yet. A lot of people said they wanted to go back up to that camp.
Well, and there were some
I'd
good
like to
finds
get up
made.
there. I want to do some for some of that stuff you're not supposed to find and keep,
I know.
without mentioning what it is.
Right.
Uh,
If you know,
not
you
saying
know.
nothing.
Because I want some of that really bad.
It's there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, I did find some of that in England. We got Bronze Age. Got a hoard of bronze.
Oh, cool.
And I'm pretty sure it's all being claimed by the museum and it's all going in. They found 2 full axe heads, and I
Ooh.
got a piece of the bronze. And that's all going to be going to the museum. It sounds like we've been getting emails from Chris.
Wow.
And
Very
there
nice.
was like 23 pieces of it.
Whoa.
And what they're
Now, you
calling it,
said you had 2 full axe heads. Did you find some in process of being made or just chunks?
we don't know if
smolders?
it was that or if it was a broken axe head. The piece I found was probably about that big.
Ah.
Okay.
About 1.5 inches thick. And they all seem to be about that thick. Some a little longer. So they're thinking maybe it was a broken axe head. Maybe it was going to be melted down and put into one. Who knows?
Yeah.
But they're
Cool.
claiming it as ingots at this point. My piece got listed as ingot number 8.
Ingot number 8.
Yes.
Cool. Did you, in the area, did you find slag from it, melted pieces? Were they making it there?
I
Yes,
don't
that
think
would have
so.
been
But
my
it was
next
all
question.
these were on a field that might have been 2.5 acres.
Ah.
Now there was another field that was planted in something, and the plants were too big to even swing in.
Ah.
So there might be, and it was probably 8 feet over from where I found the piece I found.
So
Okay.
basically, concerning, I mean, when compared to some of the other fields that you guys have been hunting in, this was a relatively small area.
Oh, it's very small,
Mhm.
very small. And all of them were in, basically that I saw were in the same exact area. I mean, when I found it, I thought it was just a hot rock.
Wow.
I didn't notice the green inside the rock.
Uh-huh.
Now, I got a question for you. Your history on the site. Bronze Age predated Celt.
Yeah, they're talking 2,000 to 3,000 years old.
Yeah. Okay. Quite a bit
Yes,
predated them.
yes, way predated them.
Way
The
predated.
Celtics came in with the Romans as workers for the most part, and they ended up in Scotland and the island.
So was this a new field?
Yes, yeah, it was a new field that no one was on until I think a week before us.
Maybe
dropped
and forgotten in the house.
And it was like a pasture field.
Okay.
We were hunting a couple years ago when I went up 2 years back. We hunted a pasture field. It had been raining and decided to go to that instead of slug and mud.
Right.
And we found several. I got one of them, a William and Mary coin, and that kind of stuff out of that. And then I think Boston Mike got a couple hammered pennies. And God, that field was
Nick is a great hunter over there. He really is.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody dig cut quarters as much as he does.
Oh, I know it. He's good.
He's insane. And that was using all with the CTX.
Yep.
Back when I was hunting with him. Now I believe he's using the Manicore or the 900, one of the two.
Yeah, he's good.
But no, he's phenomenal when it comes to those. That's why they call them God, I can't remember what Ron nicknamed them. Hamburglar.
Hamburglar.
Yeah. Because he'd come up, they'd have contests on Ron's groups with who would get the most hammies.
Yep.
And generally Mike would win most of the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, earlier this year, we had all been talking about organized events, and it seemed like we were all kind of going with what we're going to see basically is there's going to be more, we're going to see more events going to more of an opportunity to find wild finds, natural finds, than and smaller seeded hunts, because that's going to be about the only way that they can try to combat the silver prices but still keep the registration fees reasonable.
Yeah, but they also still have to cover their costs for the fields, for meals, and then prizes too.
Right. I mean, prices go up on everything.
Yeah, it's going to make it real hard.
It is, because it's not like everyone that puts on organized events are going to be able to consistently churn out virgin sites.
Yes.
Or sites that haven't been hit very much.
That's what we try to do. We try to get to virgin sites. But even this Boy Scout camp we were at last year was hit by some guys from the Title Town up in Green Bay, that group.
Yeah.
But they were only in certain areas of that, and it wasn't the whole camp.
That camp's huge.
And obviously with a camp that size.
If it'd been hit like that, that place is so big.
Oh, gosh.
That construction area, we couldn't go back into there. That could be hunted, although some people did go back there.
Well, that's why we're thinking about going back, is to hit more of that West Camp.
Yeah, because you figure with a camp that size, there's absolutely no way.
Well, you got your
feet could have been found.
You got your feet wet with this one. You might as well give it another shot. I mean, you know who to go to for the golf carts. You know who not to go to for the food. That's a story in itself.
Nice way to word that.
Care of where we got the stuff from this year. We'll go back to them.
Right.
And it was fun. And the Ranger Rick, whatever his name was, he wore his brimmed hat. He was fun, but he was sharp. He was a nice guy. He brought his store stuff down, and he was selling stuff hand over fist. That made them very happy.
Oh, those headlamps that he sold for the night hunt?
Yes.
He
Oh,
sold out of them.
man. I'll bet he sold through those and nothing flat.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
God,
he
yeah.
sold everything he had.
Uh-huh. I'll bet they
Then he made
completely
the
wiped the stock.
patches he made.
Patches. The
Those
patches.
were great. And I still have, I think I've got about 7 left because we bought 10 of them just for the people that some people said they wanted them. So
I bought a couple.
bought some. So I've got some.
Wow.
I think the most silver found of anybody was a couple guys working in the water.
Yeah, they did real well.
Yeah, they did.
Well, understandably so, though, for the history of that place. And even at that, they didn't get it all either.
Oh, no. They didn't have time.
Oh, heck no. Again, when you're talking 1,800 acres, you could have had 10,000 people up there for 6 months and you couldn't cover all of it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
And there were a lot of places that nobody even went near.
Well, if you're going back up there, I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, we will go back up there. If not next year, it'll be the year after. But we will be going. I just don't know when. If it's this coming year or not.
Awesome hunt. Awesome hunt. Merrill had a great time.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yes, he did. And Dennis. Oh, okay. Yeah. He must have been Sam. But Dennis is saying something about challenge coins also. I guess maybe he was selling challenge coins.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, there were coins bigger than a silver dollar. And I want to say they were like...
I got one of those.
50 years old, 40 years old.
And the proceeds go to the camp and the boys.
But yet the 3 coins that we buried for those trips,
never found them.
None of them got. I knew where I buried one, and I went and retrieved it. The other 2 we never found.
And these were challenge coins as well?
To either Las Vegas or Orlando.
Right, but they were.
We raffled them off.
They were challenge coins as well, or what were they?
They were coins about 1.5 times the size of a silver dollar. We used them.
Well, it was 1,800 acres, so I guess I can see how you missed something like that.
No, if you went over it with your coil, you couldn't miss it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it'd ring off like a manhole cover.
It rang as a 94 on the Manicore.
Oh, yeah. Anybody that went over that would dig it.
Yeah, you didn't miss it. You couldn't have missed it. But I mean, I buried 2 of them. And I buried them probably 3 months before the hunt when we went up there. And I know where I put the 2 that I buried. And I know John buried one, and I know where he put his. And I even went looking. I found one of the ones that I buried. And one of our guys was about 4 feet away from it. He was dug about 4 feet from it. And
was the other one dug? Did somebody dig it and not realize it?
No, because I showed them, and then we tried.
Right, that's what I was wondering.
I told people the area they were in, and one was in the hunt field, in the seeded field. One was straight out from the building where we served the food and all that, and did all that. It was straight out from that, about halfway across the field. That's the one John buried. The other one I did right by the fire pits along the lake.
Well, I know.
Right off that same field. And I went and dug that one back up because I knew where it was. And the other one that I buried, I could not find.
Everybody, we did the campfire thing at night, and I think some wine may have got drank.
Just a little.
And there were like 20 of us sitting around there swapping stories. That was a hoot.
That was a blast.
And
sometimes that's half the fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just for the people that didn't go. At this spot, there were 2-person cabins. And I want to say there were 26 in a circle going around.
Yep.
And right in the middle is where we had this bonfire every night. And Frank brought out his wine. I usually went through 3 bottles a night.
Oh, yeah, and those are gallons.
I can believe it.
And there were people that were staying in the other cabins all the way on the other side of the camp that would come over there for the fires. It was great. We probably had, 40, 50 people at those fires?
Yep.
At times?
Yep. It was a good time.
It was a blast.
Steve B was over there, and a whole bunch of them. It was fun.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot of fun. The first night they had it, I didn't last long because we drove up all day, got set up, got the tent up, got everything ready to go, did the dinner raffle and that kind of stuff. And by that time, my fun meter had petered out, but the rest of the time it was a hoot. I stayed
And the best part is they kept supplying us with firewood too.
Yep.
Wow.
They had all the wood you could have wanted to burn, and even some of the cabins had fireplaces in them, the bigger ones, and they were burning wood in those also.
Good.
Yeah, if I remember right, it
really was.
It got.
Now, is that camp actually ran by the Greater Chicago Boy Scout?
Yes. Yes. Even though it's nowhere near their jurisdiction, where they are,
right?
But they own that camp.
Wow, they've what a beautiful place.
Oh,
that
gosh.
lake. Now across the lake from the main area was that other big building. What was that?
Well, you had a few buildings there. They also used to have a hotel resort there, turn of the century. And what they did is it went from where the hotel was, which is on the far side, if you went into the middle of the field, right to the water, and straight across is where the hotel was.
Uh-huh.
They had like a barge with a rope that you could pull yourself back and forth across the lake. And there had to have been tons of stuff under that.
Oh,
we had people that wanted to go diving in it. They didn't go diving in there. They were planned on it. I know somebody brought dive equipment to go.
They just never made it around to it.
But they didn't go on. They didn't dive down in it.
Cool. And I know the first night we were there, the fishermen were having a blast too.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So basically, they just never made it around to it then.
Yeah, and you also could use their canoes, and you could use their all the different boats they had could be used for free. And some of those got used. And then they had fishing equipment if you didn't bring your own.
Wow.
And the way we set it up with them is that everything was available for us. Except the bigger boats, which were already taken out of the water and dry docked for winter. Because the camp itself was already closed for the year. But it's a very neat place. It really is. Our only problem, it was far away. It was just too far to get to and hard to control everything. That was our biggest problem. And Dennis said not enough hours in the day. There really wasn't.
No, not for an area that size.
Yes. It just kept going on. And every time you went down one of the roads, you would see a little path going in to the trees. But going down that path, there'd be big open areas where there were other campgrounds. And a lot of those campgrounds never got hit.
Wow.
There's areas where they had the tent area, and there were concrete bases where they would put the tents up on that to get them off the ground. And I don't know if anybody even went into those areas. But there was stuff everywhere you went.
So if you're voting to go back next year or not, I'm voting. I'll go. I'll go wherever you guys are at. But I go back there. I had a blast. I literally.
There's a very good chance we are going back, but we just haven't sat down for meetings yet.
Because I've already bought stuff for the hunts I'm going to next year, or I have stuff that I found that we're going to raffle to help the kids, and then stuff for your group. You'll get. You and I'll talk.
Yes.
What you need. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a hunt. I just don't know to what extent, where, but we will be back at this place. I just don't know if it's this year or the following. We've had people that wanted us to do a spring one up there too. You know, scaled down a little bit. Like 60, 70 people just for that campground.
There you go.
Oh, that's an idea.
Yep.
Yeah. Who knows?
We'll see what happens. I'm in with you. Okay.
Sounds great.
All right, brother. And did you do any flight shopping yet?
I have not. I just sent a message to John that if he booked it, send me with the flight numbers and all that.
Yeah, he sent them to me. I got them too, so maybe. But the problem is I take that hop out of Moline.
Right.
And I don't know. He's taking the red eye out, how I can link up without having to be there early and sit in O'Hare Airport for 10 hours.
Can you forward that to me, the flights?
I'll try to. He sent it on Messenger on the phone.
Can you copy it and send it back to me?
I'll try to. I'll try to when we're done.
All right. Yeah, because I haven't even looked at that. I've had no time lately.
Yeah. So
too much going on.
I got to call up to Comfort Suites, and I'm going to try and pre-book some rooms. 3-man, 4-man, whatever. Split her up again. Spend one night. I'm not going to go up 2 days early. I don't
want to do 2 days either.
No, 1 day's enough. We can head downtown, go down to the gold place and drool all over his cases again and leave.
Definitely. Oh, Josh, you would love that store.
I know. When he's done his go lives, you know,
that's like nothing compared to what it really looks like.
The walkthrough tour, it's like, man.
You name it, they have it in there.
The only thing that I really would consider I want out of that store, as it sits and set up, is the cash register.
Oh,
the old cash register. It's got gold coins, gold nuggets, period coins of every type, from Indian heads to buffaloes and V's and barber, everything set up, silver dollars, gold nugget exchange. And it's an original from that area back in the day of the gold rush. That thing is cool. That's gotta weigh. I'll bet that doggone cash register, as big as it is, weighs 300-400 pounds.
Oh, got to. Oh, God, yeah. It's
unbelievable, huge cash register. I just get the biggest charge out of that.
I'd be more interested when we get back to the gold mine to see if they put together all that stuff that he dug up from that old sluice.
They said that's what they were going to do. Whether it got done or not, we'll find out.
See, the guys that were there, this was their first year, this last July, they didn't see what they dug up.
Right.
That sluice was probably, what would you say, 30 feet down?
Oh, easy.
I know it was deep.
Something like that. And I mean, it was the coolest thing you could see.
That was overburden that had been moved over the top of the original diggings.
Right.
So that gives you an idea how much dirt was moved back and forth in that area, or how much overburden, rock, whatever. And every inch of that contains, the deeper you get, the better chances are of the original tailings and that being available to detect.
And that's
So
what
that,
we want.
yeah, that's what you want. We want to get closer. That's as you go further upstream, you know you're closer to the original diggings, and you do better up that way. But there's still good spots. There's a spot that I found next to the last day we were there, and if nobody got into that, I think if I can talk them into doing a dozen, we'll get some big stuff out of it.
I
I
know
think.
what you mean. I know where you're talking.
You know where I'm talking.
Yes.
So that
Right.
area
Yeah.
needs a
If you
little
know, you
checking.
know.
Well, where that sluice was, I went down the hill to get down that far. And I
Yeah.
did detect down there 2 summers ago, but I didn't get any targets down there.
Nope, I didn't either. I did not either. So, but it was worth going down and seeing that. And
Oh, yeah. That was cool.
yeah, original sluice. That's
It was all
no
wood.
grates.
It was all, and it was deeper than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
I like the picks, the shovels that he dug up. Those
Yep.
are all pretty cool too.
Yep. It amazes me. They just said, okay, we ain't getting nothing here. We're leaving, and left everything behind.
Yeah. That was really cool.
Saw a little bit of the original Rush history there.
Yes.
Yeah, like they just
And there's
kinda,
another spot. There's another spot on that road. I'd studied where they had buildings set up. There's another spot I didn't get into. We got to get down, stay on Anvil. It's a little further downstream that had quite the conglomeration of tents and wooden buildings. And we haven't hit that. And that's where we've been getting most of the gold, is doing a little study on that. And I'm going to do a little more. And I think that might be a spot that we need to investigate, but I don't know how overgrown it is with the willows and the brush down there.
That sounds real good.
That's
I will
what I've
tell
been
you,
doing.
everybody that's on here, if you've never gone on this trip, you want to go. It is really cool. And if you don't know if you could handle that much detecting, you need a break, you can take it whenever you
Nobody
want.
stopped it.
yeah, you could always work the plate or something.
Well, you've got an
And that-
ATV. If you need to go back, you can go back at any time.
Lunchtime, go back, have a cup of coffee, a good lunch, and then hop back on. You're only a mile and a half out.
Right. Nothing's that far unless you're going all the way up to Snowflake.
Or beyond, all
Yeah,
the way
or
up the
beyond.
other side to the hydraulics. So that's a ride, because that's rougher than a cob up there. And if it's full of water, I don't recommend, if you haven't driven a bike much, to go up there.
Oh, that's over by
Yep.
his private spot.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a long ride. That really was.
So, but there's further ones out yet, but you got to go. If Augie had a day to take us and that kind of stuff, the one trip we took was 38 miles one way
Ooh,
to get to these claims.
that
A
had to
good
be
road,
crazy on
good
that
road
fall.
for about 25 of it. The last
Yeah.
section, that'll teach you how to be an ATV driver quickly.
Yeah, I got stuck in July.
Yeah, it don't take much.
I got it out, but it got stuck.
The
And we
neatest
don't
trip
want to
I
mention
took up
Dennis
there.
blowing out a tire. Oh, sorry, Dennis.
Yeah. The neatest trip I took up there, we did about 90 miles out and back. And that took all day, but we went up to the Ruby. We went all over and see more of the original, because there was Gold Rush there before Nome. And that
Yeah,
was up
all
on the
through.
Ruby.
Yeah, all through.
Yep.
What's
So
amazing, you look
definitely
at all
something.
these somewhat high hills, and all that is
Build up tailings.
filled up tailings. You can't fathom how much ground those guys
move.
went through.
Yeah,
Yep.
that has
It's
been shifted
insane.
around and everything. And you know, it still stands true. I mean, if it was covered up by mud or something, If they didn't see it, they didn't find it.
And, you know, the people that came up there on the gold rush, hopefully to get rich, the common guys, but then there were some very notable people up there quite often, and they would go up through Betty's and up onto the Anvil area, and Wyatt Earp had claims up there. Several politicians had claims up there. You can find and research this stuff. It's good stuff. And you can go out you can go down to Nome. You can't drive around on bikes anymore unless you got a registration sticker, and some of them had it. But we
not very many though.
Pickup. No, Alan and I went down in pickup truck.
Well,
I still would love to go down to the beach and just grab as much black sand as you can just to take it home and try it.
Right.
Oh, I would love to. Because that's where the boats are that are the Bering Sea Gold, those guys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I guarantee you it's right on the shore, too.
Yeah, you just got to
go.
You
know it is. It's got to be.
The first years I was up there, you'd go out Route 1. That was the beach. And there were people mining for miles, literally beach sand all the time.
Yeah.
The last time I went out to
black sand to take home and do it, or even take it back to the place and run it through.
Right.
The gold cubes or something.
Last time I was at Cripple River, it's all crashing in, so the GPA camp's about gone.
Wow.
We just did it right on the beach in front of the GPA claim camp. And did well, especially after some good storms where it's starting to bring in, you find that layers of black sand laying up there and you start skimming that off. Find the garnet sand. That's kind of neat. And there's gold in that too, but not quite as much as there is in the black sands.
Right.
But you talk about fine gold. Oh my God, fine. Man.
Well, once you get off the slick plate's pretty fine too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But anyway, it all adds up.
You can get a lot off that slick plate.
Yeah, that's why I said it all adds up.
Yep.
Well, Dan and I did it for 2 loads, and we got quite a bit of gold.
Good.
We got, what was it, 10.5 or 11.5 grams?
11.5.
I'm thinking it was 11 plus.
If you look at that today for a day's work, you guys are splitting about $1,250.
Yeah, and that was we only did it. We went through 2 full loads in 4 hours because we didn't get on the slick plate until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we were done.
Yeah, I remember that day.
7. But we were humping to get washed through 2 full truckloads.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't easy work by any means.
And then there were guys up there, all they ran was the high bankers and did okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw a couple of the guys running the suction dredges. They did okay.
Me too. I saw that one guy, I don't remember his name, him and his wife.
Yep.
They would sit at the end of our table.
He was a retired fire chief out of Spokane, Washington.
Exactly. Yes, him. And he was doing the dredge. But that water had to be too cold. He was in a dry suit, but still had to be cold.
I've got a dry suit. I switched over when I was working Arctic Creek up through there with the GPA. I dredged 1 year in the 7 mil wetsuit. It was not enough. So I bought a dry suit and I've still got it. It's in good shape.
Yeah, you should use that one of those dredges.
Yep. They brought up 2 dredges, and actually the one dredge belonged to Corey Rudolph, and he's got it set up. And we were talking to one day, and I was on his dredge crew up at Cripple, and in that area, stayed with him down there. Then I was down in California with him for 7 weeks 1 year dredging.
That's cool.
So, Corey is a good prospector. When it comes to those creeks, he knows them. Learn a lot from him.
Yeah, Dennis and I went over there 2 summers ago where they had all those dredges in the water. And they had them set up and had the water so it would narrow down to get it to move faster for them. They had everything going there.
Yeah. Well, Mike had a nice setup with just plain sluices. Did you see that?
No,
He worked at the camp.
I didn't go down there this past summer.
He beautiful long sluice setup. Quiet. He'd bring buckets down, or they'd bring him a load. He'd just run it through that sluice. He did all right.
I'm sure.
So it's there. You just got to work for it. That's what I tell people. You will get gold if you work for it. Detecting, sluicing, you can.
Well, even on the high bankers, if you don't sit there and work it and keep shoveling, you're
Yep.
still going to get gold.
Yep.
You just won't get quite as much as you could.
That's right.
But it's there to be had.
We got a pretty good crew that we mix up with everybody. The new ones, they got plenty of help. They learn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
We run a good finding group.
I'm telling you, anybody, that's going to be one of your favorite trips you've ever been on if you go up there.
Yep. I still got 1 or 2 slots left open, one on second week and one on first week.
Wow.
You will love it, guaranteed.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that John was booking his flight. He is going to absolutely love it.
Oh, God, yes, without a doubt.
Oh, he was so excited yesterday, Alan. It didn't sound like the same John at all.
Well, we had talked because he was thinking England or thinking Alaska. I said, you'd be better off in Alaska, is what I told him.
I think so, too. And the
Because
reason I think that, you and I both know, you go out in the fields, you go till 11, you eat, you go till 4:30, and you go back. You don't have latitude to say, oh, I'm going to hop on the bike and go get a cup of coffee and take a break, or I'm going to explore. You can't do that. You're in that field that day.
Yeah. And even the last night we were there, Dan and I went out at midnight when we were leaving the next morning.
Yep.
And we went.
Why not?
At midnight.
It's fun.
24 hours of light.
Anyway, Josh, we run you over by a half hour, brother.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we?
Oh, you're in trouble, Alan. Comes out of your paycheck.
I'm a bad boy.
Yeah.
Well, it was for his birthday.
Right.
Well, that's the way it goes.
Well,
yep,
anytime you want me on, feel free. I'll come on anytime.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I figured you'd have no problem chiming in on the silver and such.
Sure.
Well, I think I ought to get you and Dan to come on with us at the same time. You know, kind of checks and balances. What do you think, Dan? He's in there yet.
Yeah, I see.
Right.
He just got in a few minutes ago.
Yep.
Doesn't look like he's answering you. Yeah.
No.
Well,
he's falling asleep at the computer again.
It may take him a minute. He's in there. He says, I'm in.
Oh, there you go. At least he's not flying.
Yeah. Take care, Dennis. I'll see you, I guess, tomorrow night at the banquet.
Well, I can tell you one thing. You folks won't see me. I'm staying indoors where it's warmer.
Oh, I hear you.
I don't know if Jill's going to go yet. We'll see how that works out.
We got more snow coming on Saturday, too.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'm already tired of moving snow. Trust me. So,
me too. I'm done with winter now. I've had enough.
There's a guy we ought to get to go to Alaska with us, Steve P.
Dan's getting on you, Alan.
What's he doing?
He says,
Oh, I see that.
Oh, that's true.
Well, happy birthday, boy. You're just a few days after me, a couple weeks.
Yep.
Right.
Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for wishing me a happy birthday.
Yep. Many more. So,
yeah.
Well, Josh,
Well,
thanks
hopefully
for
you get
having me
something
on.
good in Alaska for your birthday.
Me too. All right. I'll get out of here so you can do your thing.
All right.
Later. Josh, take care. Thank you for having us on.
Yes.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
our
so much.
Thanks for the support. If Barb, you're still in there, thanks for all you do. And everybody else, have a great night. Stay warm.
Yep.
Take care.
We'll see you, Alan.
Later, buddy.
Yep.
Later, my friend.
You have a wonderful evening, Chuck. Okay. Let's see here. I'll check one more time before we get out of here and see, because I've been watching real close. I was hoping to see Silver break 49 while 59 while we were live, but I mean it's trying. It's 58.92 currently. Silver's 58.92 an ounce. Gold is $4,226.20 an ounce. And if you're lucky enough to find platinum when you go up to Alaska, it's $1,686.40 an ounce currently. And we gave the prices of the gold backs before, earlier in the stream. So if you enjoyed the show, make sure and throw us a like. You can follow us here, Beyond Sight and Sound on YouTube, Beyond Sight and Sound on Facebook, Metal Detecting, Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group, and all the wonderful podcast distribution services. Obviously, we're here live Sundays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, as time and elements allow. Shows up in distribution for the audio side of the podcast 24 hours or so after that. We'll say happy birthday once again to Alan. And for folks who may be curious, Sunday we had been talking about the coin stands that Steve Pacifico was working on. If you are friends with him on Facebook, you can check out his post. He does have a post of them up with pricing. So you can reach him at Steve Pacifico on Facebook. Reach him through Messenger if you would like to order one of said interesting, very neat, very cool coin stands. Until the next one, we got to roll. Try to stay warm out there, folks. We're out of here. We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.